Alright, this is the first series in C++ programming. So for programming, I'm going to use the dev C++ from Bloodshed. So it's basically an Orwell update over here, which is specifically the Orwell update has been released specifically for Windows 8. So yes, program should be developed on this. So new choose console applications, cpp1. Alright. So I'm going to start out from the basics. To run a C++ program, you need to include this file over here, which is actually a header file. IO stream indicates input output stream. Now the input output stream consists of the header file consists of all the functions which you are going to use in your program. So I'll just be typing out the program first, and then be explaining you each and every part. All right. It takes a lot of time for. Hey, this is we're going to print out. Now let's break down this problem. As I said, the IO stream is basically a header file which consists of the functions which you are going to use in your program. Functions like cout, functions like endl. Now basically you must be saying these are not functions, of course. Actually they are functions in the later series. It will be more clear. Now, what is main? Main is main is the actual function which a C++ program consists of. A main function usually consists of all the code included. Now your int specifies here the open and close braces constitute a function or a method object. So here you say here an int is given. An int specifies an integer. Each and every function returns a value. So here I'm returning a zero. A zero is an integer, hence it's called as. Instead, if I don't want to return a value, I can simply say as void main and comment on this. So okay, so to comment a specific statement or line, you use this. So whatever I'm writing here is actually not part of the code. All right. So if I comment this, oops. Actually, I've disabled those single line comments. So yeah. So I cannot do that. All right. Next, moving on, using namespace standard. Using namespace standard is part of the standard C++, which specifies the C90 standard, which is being developed by the ANSI and ISO committee together. Now, using namespace standard, the namespace here indicates that each and every element of the program is compartmentalized in the true object-oriented language. Now, these words may not be meaning anything to you, but as a formality, always mention using namespace standard. The main other reason for it is it uh, it avoids naming clashes. All right. So to display anything, you must have figured out that to display anything, you must have figured out that um, cout is using whatever is written in these codes to display. Now cout, its format or its syntax for displaying anything is cout and get the drum rolls and whatever you have to write and colon. Alright. Now the end L over here. End L indicates that whatever is written will be direct automatically on the next line. So the drum roll is blah, that's it. Here, alright, and if I disable the end line, you can see it will all come down in a single word. So that was the first program, is basic introduction to C++. The next program shall continue basically. The next one would be of variables, how to use variables. Variable is a part of memory. Variables are when you're doing your program, you're performing some calculations. Say you're writing a program for area of a triangle. So these sides of the triangle, these must be stored physically inside the location of a computer. That's where variables come in. Now, variables are of different types. C++ supports 6 to 7 types of different variables over here. The variables are each variable has a physical location. So let's start off with the basic variable, which is the integer variable, int. So say I want a variable that is integer a, holding a value, say 50. So here this line basically states that yes, a physical location has been created and that location is A, and that A consists of a value, say 50. Note, A is has nothing to do with the physical. A is just logical. A here is for our understanding. The computer does not know about A. It only knows a block of memory where 50 is stored, and we are calling it as A. All right. So if I want to display, say value of A is equal. See, now there are some other cases. If I don't give any value, I'm just reserving a location. What would be the answer? The thing is, computer has allotted a block, a physical location. Now here you want to find out the value, or actually you haven't inserted a value. There is already some of the other values in each and every location. What these values are nothing but garbage values. So any value, a garbage value will come out over here. Okay, moving on to the next video with I specifies integers. The next part I will continue with the next video.